In today's episode, we'll be traveling around Australia and checking out 17 beautiful Australian podcasters. There are some absolutely amazing Australian podcasts on this episode, so make sure you stay tuned because you might just find your next favourite podcaster. Hello and welcome back to Lovely Day Knits. I'm Alicia and here we chat all things knitting. There are plenty of knitting podcasts, vlogs and inspiration. If you're anything like me, then you love watching knitting podcasts while you knit. And so these are some of the podcasts that keep me company while I'm knitting away. Some of them I've been watching for a while, some of them are brand new to me. So I hope that you can find some new podcasters in this lineup to keep you company on your next knitting project. The first city we'll be traveling down to is the beautiful city of Melbourne, where majority of our podcasters are. There are 7 here, but the first ones we'll be looking at is Sarah and Paige from Two Purls in a Pod. These ladies are a super fun duo. Their podcast style is super casual, relaxed, laid back. They bounce off each other so well and are an absolute blast to listen to. They currently have over 50 videos to watch. Their usual style of video are standard knitting podcasts, but they've also got a mix of vlogs thrown in there and some sewing as well. You'll see a wide variety of knits from the channel, from basic garments to accessories, colourwork and cables and much more. Paige loves using these beautiful, fun, bright colours, and Sarah has more of a neutral and soft colour palette, so you get the best of both worlds. I always get some knitting inspiration from this channel. They are great entertainment and I always leave with a massive smile on my face. Sticking around in the city of Melbourne, we're looking at Ash from Smash Knits. She has a super fun, down-to-earth and beautiful personality. She has over 30 videos on her channel and there are a wide variety from knitting podcasts to yarn hauls and many more topics as well. Ash loves colour, so you will find super bright, bold, colourful knits all over her channel, and you'll find a wide variety of knitting styles from basics to colourwork to beautiful textures throughout her knits. If you're looking for some great vibes, some colourful inspirations and a beautiful personality, then definitely check out Smash Knits. Also from Melbourne, we have Hayley from Hayleys Space. Hayley has such a warm, chatty, easygoing personality. She is super easy to watch. There are currently over 40 videos on this channel and there are a wide variety of video styles to watch, from knitting podcasts to vlogs and project vlogs that are super engaging and really easy to watch while you're knitting away. You'll see a beautiful neutral colour palette throughout this channel and a variety of different knitting styles, from basics to colourwork to other knitting techniques as well. I love the variety of videos that are on this channel and she has just such a lovely personality and is a definite must to check out. Next up in Melbourne, we have Kath from Mindful Melbourne Maker. Kath has a super serene, heartfelt nature and it feels like you're just having a cup of tea with a friend. There are over 60 videos on this channel. It mostly consists of standard podcasts, but there are some vlogs sprinkled in there as well as a Vlogmas series from last year. Kath is also a knitwear designer and designs patterns from fun socks to mitts, beanies and other accessories. Kath has quite a wide variety of colours in her palette, from dark neutrals all the way to pops of colour throughout her wardrobe. And there are also some crochet projects on this channel as well, so make sure you definitely check out Mindful Melbourne Maker. Another beautiful knitter in Melbourne is Hanny from Honey Wool Wonders. Hanny has a super chill, calm, authentic personality and is an absolute delight to watch. There are currently 20 videos on this channel. Most of these videos are regular knitting podcasts, but there are also some pattern inspiration videos on there as well. I love her knitting style. It is very similar to mine and she uses more of a neutral colour palette with a pop of colour every now and then. Hanny's channel is so easy to listen to while you're relaxed and knitting, so she's definitely worth checking out. Next up, we're going to be checking out Phoebe from Friday Knits. Phoebe has a super laid back, go with the flow and funny personality. I really love how relatable she is. There are currently over 80 videos on this channel, ranging from knitting podcasts, vlogs, project vlogs and knitting pattern inspiration as well. She's also a very talented knitwear designer, designing patterns from tops to dresses and accessories. Phoebe loves using really bright, colourful, bold colours throughout her colour palette, and knits a wide variety of different styles. Phoebe is so fun to watch, so definitely look up her channel. And last up in the city of Melbourne, we have Jaime from Jaime Creates. Jaime has a super joyful, down-to-earth, genuine personality. There are over 70 videos on this channel with a wide variety of video styles, from knitting podcasts to vlogs to project vlogs to knitting inspiration. She recently just redid her craft room and vlogged that. Jaime is an absolutely incredible knitwear designer as well. She has a wide variety of patterns, from super chunky knits down to lace and cables and everything in between. She loves using super bright, bold and colourful yarns. Jaime is definitely one to check out. We will now be leaving Melbourne and taking a short trip up to the beautiful Adelaide, where we'll be looking at two podcasters. The first one we'll be looking at is Ali from the Fibre Bound podcast. Ali has a super warm-hearted, gentle, cheerful and calm nature. There are over 170 videos on this channel, ranging from knitting podcasts, vlogs, project vlogs, and even a vlogmas from last year. Ali is so easy to listen to. Her vlogs are super relaxing and very informative. Ali has a lovely soft colour palette and uses a wide variety of knitting techniques throughout her garments. She is also a recent knitwear designer and is about to release her first sock knitting pattern. So watch this space, because I reckon she'll probably pop out a few more beautiful patterns in the future. Staying in the lovely Adelaide, we've got Kendall and Sarah from our Stitching Chronicles. This duo is super authentic, laid back and sweet natured, and they love to have a laugh. There are currently 18 videos on this channel, including their shorts. Most of their videos are knitting podcasts, but they've also recently done a vlog of a yarn crawl in Adelaide as well. They are super easy to listen to and do a wide variety of different knitting styles, from colour work to cables to lace work to basics and everything in between. You'll see a mixture of neutral tones with lots of pops of colour throughout this channel. They love chatting about knitting and have great notes on their projects as well. These ladies will make you smile, so definitely check them out. We will be leaving Adelaide and travelling all the way over to the beautiful Wollongong, where we'll check out Ailsa from We Are Wool People. Ailsa is super relatable, vibrant, down to earth and makes me laugh. She is so effortlessly funny. There are over 30 videos on this channel, mostly consisting of knitting podcasts with a sprinkle of knitting inspiration in there as well. One of her recent videos, she goes through all of her whips and whether she's going to finish them or frog them. She has a soft colour palette, much like mine, and you'll see a wide variety of knitting styles from her. Her personality always makes me giggle, and I always come away with a massive smile on my face, so definitely check her out. Next, we'll be taking a quick trip up to Sydney, where there are two different podcasters. The first one we'll be looking at is Katrina from Oliphant Kat Knits. This is a new to me podcast, but Katrina has a very lively, sincere and very sweet nature. There are over 60 videos on this channel. There are plenty of knitting podcasts and tutorials with a sprinkle of other knitting topics like how to knit on a budget. Katrina is also a knitwear designer and designs patterns from garments to blankets to accessories. This has been a very lovely podcast to watch and definitely one to look into. Staying around in Sydney, and if you have been in the knitting community for a while, you will definitely know Tash from Mostly Knitting. Tash has such a warm and friendly, laid-back personality and is super easy to watch. There are over 200 videos you can binge on this channel. There are plenty of knitting podcasts and tutorials and also some vlogs sprinkled in there. Tash is also a knitting teacher at her local yarn store, so has plenty of experience to offer. She has a more soft, neutral colour palette with a splash of colour every now and then. She is my absolute comfort watch. Anytime I don't know what to watch, I just click on a video on her channel and I am never disappointed. Next, we'll be taking a short trip inland to the city of Canberra, where there are two different podcasters. The first one we'll be looking at is Sian from Sian Over. This is a new to me podcast, but Sian has a very friendly, light-hearted and bright personality. There are currently over 20 videos on this channel and there are a wide variety of different video styles, from knitting podcasts, vlogs, and other topics like yarn hauls and knitting tools. I've been really enjoying her easy, laid-back podcasts and vlogs. She uses a wide variety of different knitting styles and is super easy to watch while you're knitting away. It is totally worth checking out her channel. Staying in Canberra, we'll check out Morgan from Morgan Unravelled. Morgan has a super comforting, calm and authentic nature. There are currently 60 videos on this channel ranging from knitting podcasts, vlogs and other topics like yarn hauls and knitting tools. Morgan is actually American but has been living in Australia for a little while now, so she's definitely part of the Australian knitting podcast community. You'll see a lovely autumny, soft colour palette throughout this channel with a wide variety of different knitting styles. I love this podcast, it's so easy to watch and some of her knits are absolutely beautiful, from cables and lace to basics. I'm sure you'll love this channel too. Leaving Canberra, we'll be taking a trip up the east coast of Australia to my hometown, Coffs Harbour, where the beautiful Kristen from Skein Studio podcast is. Kristen is super chill, laid back, easy to listen to, and just a lovely human. There are over 100 videos of this channel, mostly consisting of knitting podcasts. Kristen is also a hand dyer and owns the business Skein, where she dyes the most beautiful luxury yarns in the most gorgeous colours. She's also a knitwear designer with a range of garments and shawls. I love seeing all the projects she's working on with her own yarn. It is so inspiring. She is such a sweet person to listen to. She's so relatable and definitely one to check out. Going further up the coast to the beautiful Brisbane, we'll be checking out Nadine from Your Knitting Bestie. This is another new to me podcast, but Nadine has a very relaxing, welcoming and light-hearted nature. There are currently over 20 videos on her channel, consisting mostly of knitting podcasts, but with a sprinkle of knitting pattern inspiration in there as well, and some other topics, one of her recent ones being how much a YouTuber podcaster actually makes. This channel is very easy to listen to and very calming while you're knitting away. Nadine has just come back from maternity leave, so make sure to check her out because I'm sure she has plenty of videos to come. We'll be leaving the beautiful Brisbane and flying all the way over to Western Australia to Perth, where Emily from Pepper Knits is. Emily has a super sweet, calm, charming and gentle personality. There are over 40 videos on this channel with plenty of knitting podcasts and vlogs. Emily's vlogs are super engaging and very relaxing to watch. She has a more neutral colour palette and knits a variety of different knitting styles. I click on Emily's videos whenever I see them pop up. She is so calming to watch and I always come away with good vibes. As always, there will be links to every podcaster that I talk about in today's episode in the description box below, so make sure to check that out. If there are any Australian podcasters that I missed, then make sure to let me know in the comments below and I will add them to the description box as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found some new knitting podcasts to put on while you're knitting away this week. If you're looking for some more knitting podcasts, inspiration and vlogs, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join in on the knitting community here at Lovely Day Knits. Thank you so much again for watching and I hope you have a lovely day.